Okay, Mr. Tshepo, can we just do the New Year introductions and redo me the Batswana ko gae?
Hey, dumelang Batswana, ke video hela go Tshepo Shoshong. I'm a professional counselor. So welcome back to the new year. We're trying to bring things to ignite and restart the year on a positive note.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, we're talking reigniting relationships. Can you just take us through the what it means to reignite or to keep the fire burning? Gore gora eng mo relationship le mo bathong ba ileng gore ba tlhakanetse yone lorato leo.
So that mo tsi la go pinja ka re bua ka reigniting your relationship. Re lebeletse hela gore mo lorato la swa. If you're in a relationship, love or the relationship dies over time. Because we keep doing so many things together. Similarly, but over time we realize so most of the time we forget what used to matter to us. So that's why we need for over time when life takes over, when banabate now tiro, we know what
new interests as well.
New interests, the promotion with tiro, they take so much away from you, the relationship in your house.
Yeah.
Sometimes from the mistakes we get angry. We say we have forgiven, but we have not yet forgotten. So in that anger, we tend to pull away from our partners.
Yeah.
Sometimes
does this particular anger what brings it? Do we get bored along the way, or it's anger from we had expectations and they were never met?
From both. That is small bit. Along the way, love dies or the relationship dies. It's because of boredom. We become so monotonous. We do one thing over and over and over again. Why it's all I like a chase ke rola dithaku ke tšhuba TV ke lebela my showpiece. Why it's all rotela le no wa mmegata wa go kitchen. So there's no spark, there's no interest more in each other. So we tell even
it's always the same routine followed.
Even go bedroom is still the same thing. Even do the same things over and over and over again. And then sometimes the anger there's no perfect relationship. So in the mistakes keeps on forgiving and forgiving and forgiving, and the other one and
would know that they'll be forgiven.
Will be forgiven. Yes. Sometimes you are not listening. We are communicating, but you are not listening. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you keep doing it. And I don't want like 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you keep doing it, you are not listening to me. It's either
and you feel less appreciated.
Less appreciated. Sometimes you spend so much time with your friends and you forget about me. Saturday weekend football, hang out with your friends, but you never give your partner the attention. So you want to anger you to small like so in that routine from the bedroom to our daily lives, from the mistakes, you're not anger, it's an that's why we need, like most of the time, to reignite the love there, to reignite the things that used to bring us together more relationship.
Does such things as genetics ever matter in terms of having relationship with or in persons?
Genetics per se, I'll say personalities. We are different personalities. So we tell them you are so quiet, you are too reserved. Extraordinary. We tell a lot balance out. Sometimes I'm one partner one or the other half. So how do you now keep that relationship in them one night? I don't know how sending to the past. Can on issues you need to change. And you change someone will I need to change. Sometimes change is because you are saying what I change, not because they want to. e be ra along the way ba go back to sana sa se dira before
relapse back to their own.
e be nna e tso sa dikgang
Mme gone, is it worth it to alter our character and personalities for other persons in pursuit of reigniting what we have?
most of the time ra be true to yourself ke re ha o simolla se pentsa motho wa gore motho ntse gore either they stay or they leave. Again, if they stay, they appreciate the person that you are, even with you tsa ba se di rateng mo go wena. Ke tsone tse le gore le wena ga along the way o bona gore you know what motho nka mo getse ka jana ke a ke ntse yana mme le ke a marata I can compromise and reduce dilo tse ke ntse ke di dira if ke bona gore motho ke tshela le ena ga ne bujalo mme nka mo getse ka gona bujalo ga kgante le lena ke a go kotsa gore going out every Friday, Saturday and Sunday ya ngwe be ke simola ke tsona
Even Sunday.
they go for jazz. Sunday is jazz,
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday is there's Sunday
There's
football,
Thursday, women, whatever.
a whole lot of other things they are. So if I can no will I go out from Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, or
Yeah.
you do also Friday and Saturday, but Sunday I reserve it for my person. And other days. So it is such an idiot. Just like a car, it's a maya for maintenance. A relationship you never don't maintain. If I don't change the oil, if I don't change the tire, if I don't bank, it needs service along the way. For reconomy, also issues when you get old, commitment is a commitment is a career change and career growth. So how about now it's about the more relationship? Some of the things that you used to do has no longer like before. If you used to walk around the house naked, how about no longer if maybe one of your relatives are the lifestyle changed. Again, most of the time now you tend to do things so it is such an when we grow, when life changes, when we do certain things, our relationship it will change.
Yeah.
That's why along the way we need to rekindle those sparks.
Gona le kgang ya gore gantsi ha bobedi bo ileng gore ba itumelela kgotsa ba ntse ba dirisanya ba sa tlhole ba utlwana ka ga ba neng ba utlwana ka teng kgang ya bo botsadi ye ke thusi go le ka go tsosolosa how true could that be or how well could that help in such situations where relationships are failing to get revived?
Most of the time le phoso le go dira bana ba tlo khalema ba khalema ga ba go tsosolose lorato ba khalema ke re ha ile gore ke nna ke mo report-ile go batsadi gore kana mo ngwana a lona ba dira yana khante le nna ka re basadi ba side le nna gore ke mo khaleme so nna ha ke na management wa relationship ya ka. But we're talking about reigniting. Say gore ke nna lo ena se re kopanya re le babedi. Say gore ha ke go le bana ke gakologela wena. How to tell me about your person? How is your person? Ke this my lady as. Gore ha ke mmana le khakala kwa la ke mo dibile ka mathoelana wa itse gore ke batla eng. Wa gakologela o nkitse mo ileng gore would know and appreciate gore it's thing o ke motho wa ka ke a borana. La ka tswa ya gona mme hela o tola la mola ting by 12 o'clock so ntse ba le mola ting kana by 12 o'clock ta ba le mola ting. O bona o se tsuitse motho wa go in and out and you know gore my person go tena ga kana go ipeno itimetse but ga re re tsenya ba tsedimo teng most of the time re disa ba tsedimo go ta go khaleng and ha go le mona ga re ke tsenya ba tsedimo teng the moment go senya ke gone re ba pitsa so re disa ba tsedimo ba rona as monsters ba khalemang ba re rona re palwa ke go ikhalemela le go itsosolosa tseno go rena le sone mo dipotse rena le tsone mo relationship ya rona
go mo go batla go itse gore what exactly what do we need to bring say leng gore se sesha or se fresh on top of what we've been having? Is it new creative ways of buying each other gifts or how we make love or going out? What is it?
Most of the time we normally do them ke re hela ra le bala gore re dire like jaaka February wa tsena Valentine's birthdays we only remember our loved ones during those days ka di Valentine ka di birthdays tsa bona but what happens along the month so how do we now reignite this relationship go back to where it began ke ntse se go kopantse le motho what do you love about this person the basic necessities di kitso di diagileng foundation ya lora
Yeah.
Because the small little things, most of the time, no. Let's go back to the emotional connection. What you love about your person.
But don't those the assets and everything that somebody has add up to
The extra. When you look at the purpose of your relationship, I'm here because this person has the assets, not because I love them. But for some people, there is the purpose of the relationship. This assets are extra.
Yes.
But they are different. The reasons why we are in relationships, they are different.
Yeah.
Another thing that I want to receive today is to learn to forgive.
Forgiveness. Yeah.
But if you cannot forgive the person that you are with in a relationship, because every time we keep hearing in other relationships about how you talk to because of season the past mistakes. This person has not yet forgiven you for the mistakes that you did.
Yeah.
They might be saying that I've forgiven
But doesn't that go with personality? There are people who just enjoy ranting about what has happened in there.
And give the guilt trip.
Yes.
Sets you for the guilt trip. You know what? Whatever mistake that I do, I know my person. Will keep coming back. So I'm always guilty for whatever this person suspects or maybe it's issues of insecurity in the relationship. Is the other person insecure in the relationship? Again, back to issues that purpose your relationship. What is the purpose? Why are we together in this relationship? Are we going somewhere or not? Again, so when we learn to forgive, how long, how much? Most of the time, but how much am I going to stay there and forgive and forgive and forgive? And forgive? You are the person who determine how long are you going to forgive. Is this person taking advantage that you are always forgiving them? Once is a mistake, once, twice. But if it keeps coming on and on and on, is it a mistake or is it something that this person enjoys doing? It has become
it's so innate in them that they can't take out.
It's a habit. So sometimes we repeat a lot. We pay the most because why? It's you are always going to forgive them. So learn to separate. This person is using me because I'm always forgiving, or this person is not learning from the mistakes that we did. So it's issues of counseling into play. Now we need relationship counseling. But most of the time, what relationship counseling, think about it, even when you are enjoying your relationship, just come to debrief. Debrief, just talk things out. You have a clear mind of seeing things out. You need to have time for yourselves, especially
as a couple.
You need to steal time for yourself. For the weekend, somewhere else. And switch off your phones. Phone, airplane mode, keep the phones away so that you now have a conversation between the two of you. We get back to where we used to be. Especially with young couples. Young couples, most of the time, the society expects about behavior. So they go with the expectations of society and the community. And then they forget themselves. Sometimes you even lose yourself within the relationship. We switch off the phones, we switch off the TV, we remain in the house naked the whole day. Just the two of us, and we drink our favorite wine or whatever. So we can worry that on itself. But high would connect the two of you. Could have what you did over the weekend. That's one of the ways and also you are turning off your phones. But when you turn off your phones, you most of the time we spend so much time on social media. But hard chaser run hearts, TV. Mirror busy with phones, mirror TV. So we are absent in the relationships of we are even absent from Banabaruna, even the Habanser Nalimone, Because we are now connected to social media, to WhatsApp, and to whatever.
Yeah, we need to keep up with what is happening around us, but not most immediate around us.
If you're having a bad day, good. How they not you rather tweet about it or talk about it on WhatsApp with your friends rather than communicate about it with the person that you are next to. Instead of saying is your chance to cook or do this, I had a bad day. No, how more status Facebook or my person had a bad day, good. But we never give ourselves time to communicate and talk these things out.
Yeah.
Again. And you need to have an activity like just an activity alone.
Something that you both enjoy together. It's in the double date.
One thing should be just about it.
But can I just interject there and ask a question? Should your own activities be secretive to you? Should you tell your best friends about it? How do you go about this one?
It doesn't matter, even if you tell your friends about it. Hoping what is the public thing, not a bedroom thing. Even if you tell your friends about it, it should remain just your activity. As invite to the friends or come and join us every Friday or every Saturday morning. No, it shouldn't be a color for us.
But it should be a color for us yourselves.
Because that's the time to talk things out. We are communicating. Touching just the basic thing. It's that connection and the emotional attachment back to the relationship.
Can I ask about phone calls when one is away? Phone calls when one is away. How often or how much do people need to do?
It would depend also the type well, but I don't think you can spend a day. It doesn't matter how busy you are. You always make time. But this can and some people every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, either message or phone call. You feel so overwhelmed by the work that you have to do and by the phone calls. But in a relationship, you always make time. It doesn't matter how busy you are.
Yes.
My schedule say 5 or 7 things that I need to do before 10 o'clock. I can make time to say, you know what, baby, I'm busy this morning, but I love you. Just a simple thing. I'm done. How are you doing this morning? Just to connect and tell the next person, you know what, you matter to me.
Yeah.
But how can I hit that communication? They should be constant communication.
Direct communication.
Just to call, not WhatsApp voice notes, video call or just a direct call. No, the connection the processes and the ideas, the breathing patterns. So it creates that togetherness. I miss my person's voice, and I know this is the chuckle that I'm going to make. Also, the role play in the bedroom.
What?
Role play in the bedroom to avoid issues of monotony in the bedroom. We keep doing one thing over and over and over again.
How you started it, or
introduce a new sex styles if we have something interesting, or if you read about it more magazine or saw it on TV, you're afraid to introduce it because the first question is, where's that guy? So we need how out for the weekend so that we communicate. There's what we call sexual communication, your sexual language. We'll talk about it the other time. So your sexual language should just be, you know what, I know what my person wants in the bedroom, and this is how we're going to spice it up. The role playing changes. We have fantasies and fetishes that we like, but you are afraid to explore our sexuality in the bedroom, even with someone that you are so comfortable with. Not about 10 years, but you're still doing the same thing.
You can't break off.
Doesn't satisfy me. I don't know what you are doing. Or even teach them, you know what? touch here, do this and do that.
Lead the way.
Lead the way. Take control for once. You know what? Today I'm in the lead. Just relax. I'll take care of everything. If you want to introduce chocolate, if you want to introduce whips, if you want to do whatever in the bedroom.
Whips? Did you say whips?
Yes, it is a 2 minutes. Again, so it is an issue. If you want to introduce this, what is the sexual language, Lord? Do you communicate about sex?
Yeah.
And what gets you on and what turns you off? The floor, and when you do all these things, you should never stop dating.
Stop dating in what way?
I can have a similar relationship. I'm taking you out to and in that taking you out for a date, back to an activity or there should always be a date night. Date night doesn't necessarily mean a restaurant. Even just something you take it,
or share a plate.
Share a plate. Or share a bath. League two, something it will bring that connection back. And dating, we're going to buy for ourselves, not for the kids. Some little things,
not even for our parents.
Just something, just for the two of us that we're going to enjoy together.
Matching clothes,
heels and hands and all those. Something say, look what has you. It brings back memories. So we should never stop dating. Roses. For what? Roses most surprise once a month when I deliver it and with chocolate and roses. And you don't even know what partner or other roses. Even to the gentlemen, you know what, I'm sending my partner to rose school. Just.
But do people like such things?
Yes.
Is it a women thing or even men?
I think I'm a romantic, so I love this. I love this thing.
Hey,
so
what is it? Does it go with gender? That's my question.
It's different. For some romantic gentlemen would really appreciate that. For some gentlemen who like, oh my God, rose. But you know what? The concept behind it is, like the rose said, it's an office. How can you do blush up, and it will always be a reminder. To become a joke or to consider the rules. And it will mean so much to the person. Let's make a certain cards and I call it my tuba. Those more than the ordinary. It creates that idea. You will never know what I'm going to give you, or you'll never know what it will just giving you something will make you remember me howling. So it gives all this. But the most important thing is, even though we are reigniting our relationship, let's not forget to give each other space.
Space?
Yes. Everyone, the two shall become one, but we are individuals. We need time to ourselves.
Yeah.
Again. So in us needing time for ourselves, it's me alone or it's me with my friend.
Yeah.
Again, and then we should also remember, it's not your partner's friends are not your friends.
Exactly.
That's the mistake that we make. Your partner's friends are not your friends. Again, so
what you like don't necessarily have to be imposed on the next person. Do you get what I mean? So
in that space, it's time for you to connect with your friends. It's time for you to connect with yourself if you are someone who and that's time for you to miss me. I know what it means something. Isn't you miss me just because I left the house 2 minutes back? In them missing we haven't seen each other in 30 minutes, in an hour, or the whole day. So that missing will mean really a lot.
Yeah.
If you're here, go and change about. And that would mean, I'm needed here. And she genuinely needs me. And brings into aspects of appreciation. We need to appreciate her.
Okay, and then one of the most biggest questions, money in reviving the relationship. money, how does it come in? How does madi?
You know,
Machangura
there are two things that end a relationship.
End.
Yes. This is a relationship. Money and sex. So, lack of those two in a relationship would cause issues.
Yeah.
So that's why sometimes you need just time for yourselves. Little bit. Understand our sexual language, would understand what, you know what, for me, my relationship is very important.
My relationship.
For the next
on
person.
On whose part? Both genders.
Both genders. For some men, but the relationship because the lady has money. For some women, but the relationship because the gentleman has money. So what is the foundation of your relationship?
So it goes back to why we got into that.
Because this is a transactional relationship. You give me the money, I give you the sex. Now it's a mutual relationship. Yes, money is important, but at that stage, you know how to get that whole you don't need to go get that whole. But for some relationship, you do go. And I give the 1,000, you give me the 1,000, or even more. But for some people, money doesn't matter in a relationship. Whether you have money or not is not a problem, because I come with my own money and you have your own money.
Yeah.
So, the foundation of the relationship. Why are we together? What are the future prospects of our relationship? Are we taking it to marriage? If we're already married, where do we see this relationship going? Are we wanting it to end in divorce, or are we going to die together?
Yeah.
Because so many things happen as life continues, and appreciation of all these different issues that come into play in relationship.
Yeah.
We are individuals at the end of the day, but we are individuals that decided to come together and build something between the two of ourselves. So let's appreciate, and 5 years and about 10 years anniversary, they should mean something to you.
Or something to look forward to.
It's gonna means I'm unemployed. So if my partner is unemployed, relationship because you know what, for now anniversary celebrate, we'll celebrate it next year. When everything starts to finances start to let's celebrate. You like a holiday in Madagascar, even though as an so it plays into a lot of things. For a harmonious relationship, we need to communicate our emotions. We need to do little small things. It's just between the two of us. You know what I want, chicken. I don't have to tell you what I want, chicken. Just by the look, it's on motor or chicken. Okay. It's just something the two of you would do. And it will mean a lot. These are my favorite things.
Yeah, last words.
Okay. In closing, let's learn also new skills.
New skills.
New skills. New skills
As a person and more as a couple?
As a person, some of us are there, diploma, the other part now the degree, a master's, a PhD, a professor, but the other partner as it's around. This is academics is not that area of interest. Any area of interest that
they need to push, yeah.
So develop a relationship. Let's bring all the skills, read to the skills pages. My dear, this is what I learned, or this is the business that we're starting. Then I appreciate it. I'm doing something to bring into this relationship. In a 50-50 and equals to 100. You bring your 100, I bring my 100 equals to 200. Again, it's in 70%, 30%. We need to reevaluate our relationships once in a while and reflect to if what are we going to do?
Yeah.
So hella relationship. Again, February. We can continue the conversation. Give you a lot of Tshepo Shoshong on Facebook and also at Tshepo Shoshong on Twitter. Tshepo Shoshong both on Twitter. Join Twitter for this year.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah.